Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, who was the most perfect activist that this world has ever seen. Sisters and brothers, our beloved Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, lived a true example for all of us. He was a feminist in his own right.
He was a feminist? Linda, is that why a woman's testimony is worth half that of a man's in a court of law? Or why a daughter's inheritance is half that of a son's? Does that explain why a man can have 4 wives, or Muhammad himself, who had 11, the youngest of which was 6 years old? That kind of women's rights, Linda?
I don't need anybody in the West to explain to me women's rights and feminism, because I am a Muslim and I know everything that I need to know about women's rights from my beloved deen, sisters and brothers.
Actually, Linda, you being a Muslim is exactly why you need someone from the West to tell you about what women's rights and feminism is. Your deen permits bigamy, domestic abuse, inequality, and pedophilia.
And our beloved Prophet Muhammad was an environmental justice activist. So my beloved Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, was an immigrant rights activist. And I know that if he were alive today, he would be at that border standing up for undocumented immigrants trying to come to the United States of America.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he would be down on the border trying to get the immigrants in. Because that's called a hijra. It is war by immigration, exactly like what they've done in Europe.
Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, was a workers' rights activist.
Workers' rights activist? Linda, after Muhammad and his gang would ransack a village, whoever they didn't kill would be turned into slaves. That sound like workers' rights to you?
Our deen, Islam, is an anti-racist religion, sisters and brothers. It is a religion that calls upon us to treat everyone with dignity and respect, and it is therefore that I conclude that our beloved Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, was a racial justice activist.
Actually, it's a very racist religion. Muhammad himself used to refer to blacks as raisin heads, and to this very day, in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, on the Hajj, the great pilgrimage, is a bastion of racism, where Arabs are treated superior to all, and blacks are treated inferior to all, with the rest coming somewhere in between.
Don't forget, you are a people of justice, you follow a religion of justice, and you follow Allah, the most just.
If this wasn't so tragic, it would be comical. Millions of women follow this Linda SARSOUR charlatan as a women's rights activist, yet she comes from an ideology that suppresses women's rights greater than any other ideology on earth. Women of America, please wake up.
Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, the most perfect activist that this world has ever seen.